Welcome to the Major League Gaming 2009 PC Circuit played on HP. I'm JP McDaniel. This short kid next to me is Keith Igoaf Trahand, and we're doing a Friday night preview. What's going on, Keith?
Appreciate that, Ogre. Looking at the first game Friday night, we are going to have SKUS versus Existence, which at BlizzCon is a team that did knock out SKUS in the lower bracket. So SKUS, a team previous to BlizzCon, undefeated. They had the most confidence of any team we've seen so far. So it's really going to be a test for these guys to see if they can come into this and show that, hey, we still got it. This will be played on 3-2 though, so it's also going to be another con for SKUS as their aggressive style of rushing down the healer is going to be kind of tested. The game slowed down just a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. And of course, Existence doing well at BlizzCon, and they're going to be coming into this, of course, known as the one team that can pretty much run anything. The guys ran WLD, DK, Hunter Paladin. I mean, you name it, these guys can do it. So it's going to be a pretty intense first match.
Second match of the night is Amazing Gaming versus Fnatic, and really not sure what to expect from both teams. Both teams are going to be new coming to this, except for EMG is going to be running a new Paladin with Kent instead of Pace, and that can really change up a lot of things. Fnatic is going to be coming into the first tournament with this roster, and they're going to be running that RLS comp, which in the 3.2 patch is a really, really strong comp. So we'll just have to see what happens in that match. And also there's been some rumors that EMG is going to be running some little different comps that we've never really seen in tournament play. So like we said, we'll have to see what happens come Friday night. What's the third match coming, Go?
The third match is actually going to be Button Bashers versus Gravitas Gaming. Now, Button Bashers we did get to see at BlizzCon as well, but they honestly didn't live up to the hype that we're kind of used to when it comes to these guys. I mean, you know, Hannibal, Orange Marmalade, and Number One, those three guys, everyone knows Orange Marmalade from his 2v1 earlier this year. And these guys, they were faced against the DK Unholy Holy comp, and they just didn't want to run RMP against it. They tried different things, and even whenever they switched back to RMP, it really wasn't the same team I'm used to seeing. So hopefully, I think, you know, they've taken a week down here. They've kind of shaken off some of the nervousness. They'll be ready to come into Dallas and play the game we know they can play.
The fourth match of the night is going to be AAA versus Complexity, and AAA is kind of coming into the tournament from France. Not really that much is known about them. They played in the Gamescom convention tournament a couple weeks back, but Complexity is also coming into the tournament with a new rogue. Jordan Happy Mini Mats has actually dropped off the team, and in their place they have Wreckful, who's going to be the new rogue for the team, and we'll just really have to see how this works out for the team. Do you have any kind of insight as what Wreckful is going to bring to the team that Happy Mini did not?
Well, Wreckful is known for his usage of cooldowns. The guy, he's very aggressive. He's a great rogue. I mean, you know, that's actually the story of MLG Dallas so far is the roster changes.
Right.
So many team names that you know with different faces on them. So, I mean, you know, will these experienced players of, you know, you're going to have Ken on EMG, you're going to have Celix on Gravitas, you're going to have all these big names that are coming with these teams. Will they be able to bring in these new guys and, you know, actually have success at these tournaments? I mean, the first night's really going to show a lot. And, you know, with how the format of the tournament is, of course, it's round robin, and then the top 4 teams will advance to double elimination on Sunday. So expect all the teams are going to play Friday night. They're going to, you know, look at these games, try to figure out what's going on, what they need to adjust, and Saturday is just going to be an insane day of World of Warcraft.
So many games going to be played on Saturday. So, Go, what time do the matches start tomorrow night?
It's going to be 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Make sure y'all don't miss it because it is going to be insane as we see these guys come in with new faces. And, you know, like we said, there's going to be a lot of different lineups and things, but we won't give them away just yet. But make sure you join us tomorrow at 6 o'clock.